Hello, and this is another episode of 2 Minutes of Game. Now, the topic of discussion today comes from a young lady from Albany, Georgia, Shansky Hendricks, a good friend of mine. And the post was on her wall. The post was, what do you do about girlfriends coming over your house and they do not get along with your man? I see this happen quite a bit, and I see people make the wrong choices. However, it's a couple of factors that contributes to the choices that you make, but in all, when you wake up and go to sleep with a person and y'all live together, you're supposed to be on their side. Case in point, if your girlfriend did not get along with your man, it's probably for a few reasons. Either he's not treating you right and you're telling her all of your business, or there's a underlying subliminal attraction going on there, and it just hasn't came to surface yet. Because one thing about it, if you have a boyfriend per se and your girlfriend comes over a lot, then she's not respecting the relationship and not respecting, what y'all have going on. Now, some people have this good old threesome thing going on where they get along and not sexual, but it's totally platonic, and they all get along in perfect harmony, and they're okay, but she needs to be with her boyfriend, or she needs to be with her kids or whatnot. But what should be done if they don't get along is you should take some kind of consideration for your mate's feeling and the person who stays there with you, and what you should do is try to mediate that and come to terms with what's going on. And if you can't force it, then don't force it. But all too often I see a lot of women choose their girlfriend over that man, because if you choose your girlfriend over that man who's doing for you, who's paying bills and doing everything he's supposed to do, or even half of what he's supposed to do, because no relationship perfect, then if you choose that female, when it comes time for that female to choose you over her man, she's not going to do so, because that's her bread and butter more than likely. I mean, that's her other half of the bills, or all of her bills, or that's her bed mate. That's somebody that she adores and is co-parenting her kids probably. But that's a very important person in her life, and that's a very important person in your life. So that decision should be made very, very carefully. And also, it should rule in favor of your mate. Now, if it does not, in a lot of situations I see how that happens, then you wonder why the relationship flourishes and it falls apart. Even if that been your homegirl for years and years and years, she should know you enough to know that, okay, I'm gonna respect you and I'm gonna respect your relationship and what you got going on. She may know something about him. Then if she knows something about him and she need to tell you, then she need to put it all out on the table in front of you and not behind his back. That's your homegirl. But more than likely, I see a lot of girls do not respect their girlfriend's relationship. I've been in a few relationships like that where the girlfriend come over and always got something to say behind either my back or to her. And when you bedroom talking and pillow talking, that comes out with your old lady or whatever, and then they go right back and start talking with that friend or whatever, because they're friends. So sometimes friends, they make up to break up. Women, y'all be mad at each other 1 minute and then y'all cool. I see a lot of that going on, but that's just messiness. And then some of y'all are quick to call the kettle black. You know what I'm saying? The pot can't call the kettle black. You're doing the same thing in which you say that you dislike, or what your friend doing, but then y'all right back in each other's face, fake kicking and kicking and goo-gooing and all that. But then you got your man over here, and then you pushing him out to the side because she coming over here. And if your man really don't like her that's coming over there, it's probably a reason. She's probably a whoremonger. Yeah. She's probably a whore, or she meddles in everybody's business, or meddle in his business. One thing a man hate is for you to have a woman friend that's a whore, because then birds of a feather flock together. It goes the same way pretty much if y'all was to hate for us to hang around some of our male friends. If you hang around a female friend and I know she a whore, I'm gonna feel a certain type way. Plus, you don't supposed to bring no woman around your man all the time anyway. I don't care how she look, whether she could be ugly or she could just be okay, or if you know he like red women and she's a dark-skinned woman or whatever thing, you don't let a woman come around your man, because see, that's gonna be a natural level of attraction anyway. Point blank, period. They could act like they hate each other, but they can have a Martin and a Pam relationship. But hey, when the camera's off and the cameras ain't rolling, what you got going on then? Now you put yourself in that situation, and then you maybe even be giving her hints or telling her about your sex life or whatever. You definitely don't want to do that. I mean, not even a hint, because you're having that natural level of attraction. You're bringing it up. You're rising interest and curiosity, and a lot of people want what they cannot have. But definitely, it rules in the favor of your mate, whether it be man or woman, woman or man. However the situation flips, it should be for your mate, because your friend should understand and didn't really want to come around you and your man like that all the time, especially without a counterpart or somebody, whether it be double date or double dutch or something like that. Now that's the proper way to address the situation. Who wants to be a third wheel and third leg? Now that's my time. That's 2 minutes of game extended, and I'm gonna holler at you.